matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Good for first down yardage for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. Makes a quick catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. now on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The opening play of the drive, they begin at their own 45-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Good throw to the left. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly. All the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Now they're running on the toss. Breaking tackles.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just taken knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Anderson. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
QB keeper all the way. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Receiver makes the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to pass. It's Anderson. The pass rush closing in. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sooners. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Then they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack.
Now, this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Hand off to the single back. Tackle, but forced down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now on the 20-yard line. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch.
quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They come up now 2nd and 16. A real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
See if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. He'll hand it off.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. The punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? It's a toss play to the right. This one goes nowhere. What can he get back to the line of scrimmage? So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Dodge will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Sooners offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to throw. It's Anderson. The ball is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. This lead. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They're going to run it here. Nothing doing in that play. A big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Try the ground game here with the running back. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. Defense all over him again.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Scanning the field. It's Anderson. Catch is made down the middle. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Sooners are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a pre-snap movement, back in motion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. We go sneak on 2nd down, but stop for no gain. That defense making it very tough down here.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. possession and an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
This will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. The Sooners offense is back on the field. Hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
To throw, it's Anderson. Catch made on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. Good throw, Rod Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Tailback takes the handoff again. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Catch is made. Touchdown, Sooners. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. He keeps it on a design run. Good enough for the first down with a 37. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. We reach the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. That one's picked off. What a play.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Shooting clock with the running game. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To the air, it's Anderson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. That play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Here's the handoff. Running with purpose. Here, offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and is enough for a first down. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and a lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoffs.